Good morning, Love Tribe. How are you? I promised you guys a singles reading. However, I have been so busy. And so this is going to be like a short little check-in for my singles. And the reason why it's going to be short is because my son's due to come through the door in about 20 to 30 minutes. So if you pick pile number 3, you're going to see my son's handsome little face and hear him rummaging through the refrigerator getting his lunch. But I'm going to try to do at least 10 minutes per pile and let you guys know what is coming or who romantically is coming towards you next. Okay. No timelines here. It could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be tomorrow, it could be 2 years down the road. I set my intentions that my singles would like to know who's coming toward them next. What is their next romantic hookup or long-term relationship, or we don't know, right? We don't know if it's going to be a karmic or a soulmate or a twin flame or what it's going to be, but we're going to take a look at the cards and see if we can figure it out. Okay, so I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to pull you forward, bring you down. We've got pile number 1, which is this beautiful red carnelian. Okay, and pile number 2 is the dragon Septarian. And pile number 3 is this flashy. It really does have flash. It just never shows up on the camera. Labradorite, which is one of my favorite gemstones. So we're going to put the piles off to the side, and we're just going to crack this sucker open. I got to make sure I got paper to write down your timestamps. And I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. I want to remind everybody I'm running a special on readings. A half an hour reading is literally half off. Half off. It's usually $100 for a normal reading, which is between a half hour and an hour long. And I charge $100 and it's down to $50. So if you're interested, make sure you go to the description box and email me. And there's a PayPal link, prepay. Those who prepay go first, okay? Otherwise, you got to wait behind those who did. All right, let's crack this open. Also, you guys know I offer the deep dive, which is also on sale. Check that out too. Go to my community tab, or I believe it's linked too in the description box. Excuse me. All right, so we're going to take a look at tarot. We're going to go from the bottom up. Spirit, who is coming next romantically for my pile number 1s? I don't read reversals. So, okay, so I have the 7 of Swords here. Now, before I get the other cards out, I'm going to take a ventured intuitive hit. I feel like this person has been doing a lot of self-work on themselves. I feel like in the past, they were a shady character. I feel like they learned a lot of lessons about their behavior. And you might meet them at work or through friends at work. And this also feels to me like they've done a lot of work on themselves. And it could be an air or earth sign. We're looking for hints here on what this person's going to be like, how you'll meet them. And I'll give you any more messages as they come out. So in the archetypes, we've got mentor. And it's in the upright. So it's in the light attribute. It says passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I think this person, whoever picked pile number 1, I think your person has been on an ascension journey too. And if you watch my channel, you probably are, because that's why my channel's so small, is because not everybody's on the ascension. Everybody's awakening, but not everybody is ascending. And so I think you're going to vibrationally pull in somebody who is also been activated on the ascension and working on their own lessons. Then we have the Midas or miser in the reverse, in the shadow attribute. It says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. So this person's going to be guarded. They've worked really, really hard on their self-worth and their finances. And so when you meet them, you might at first see them as being guarded, is what I'm hearing. Not greedy. Spirit says, make sure that you clarify that this is not somebody who is greedy. This is somebody who has walked a long journey to know their value, know their self-worth. And remember, in readings, energy can flip. This could be your energy too. Take it as it resonates, right? Actually, the reason why readers always say that energy can flip is because every single relationship that we manifest is a mirror. And so we hold the vibration that they do. That's how we attract them to begin with. That's why energy, that's why a lot of times you can say, oh, well, that resonates as my energy too, right? Because you're matching each other's energy. But this person's worked very hard, and they might have even had some teachers and mentors along the way that has helped them to work on themselves, to change the Seven of Swords behavior, to learn their lesson, to move on. And they're going to be protecting their emotions and their newfound boundaries, is what I'm hearing. New life, their new life. They're going to protect this new life, okay? And that's a good thing, because you are too. I'm hearing you are too. Commitment. This person wants the real deal. They don't want any more of what they used to be or what they used to have. The Seven of Swords could represent their last lover, their last committed relationship. Maybe they were done dirty. And so they were moving on, working on themselves, right? It may not be their behavior. I'm hearing it, it's going to resonate different for different people. But they're going to be committed. Look at status quo. No more. I'm hearing no more status quo. This person has raised their bar. They raised the bar. And they don't want the status quo in their new life. They want commitment. And they're willing to work hard to get it. True love. Bada bing. Pile number 1. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime, because I feel like you're mirroring each other. You guys have both been working on this new life, working on, becoming wiser and being the student and learning and working to raise the bar. No more status quo, no more dirty dogs. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So Spirit's saying that, both of you have shared some kind of a trauma bond in your past around your family life. And so there may still be a little bit of work to do on this in order to attract this person in, right? Because you have to become a vibrational match. And if this person's done a lot of work around that, then Spirit might be telling you, your love life will benefit if you can work a little bit more around your childhood trauma wounds, because this is the romance of a lifetime. All right, so there we go. So the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Wow, I'm going to get you guys a postcard from Spirit, and then I'm going to move on because I want to keep these nice and short. And I'm trying to teach myself how to do shorter readings, because a lot of people don't have all day long to sit and listen to a reader. So we have, dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a different direction, not yet on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world in abundance, and you will indeed experience the love and beauty that is yours. We love you so much. So, what I'm getting from this is that some of you guys have like a preconceived notion of what your person needs to look like, be like, act like, and Spirit saying, trust the process. Be the vibration of love. Set your intentions clearly and be flexible because they're about to bring you more probably than you thought you'd ever get. Okay? This is the love or the romance of a lifetime. And it's not going to be the status quo because both of you have worked and both of you have been listening to your guidance. This is going to lead to a committed relationship. So be flexible. When you meet new people, don't judge right out the gate on whether or not they're your type, is what I'm hearing. Let your type be different because your type hasn't always worked out for you in the past, is what I'm hearing. So take that as it resonates. I love you guys. I'm going to move on now to pile number 2. What's the timestamp? 12:17. All right, pile number 2. Guys, go check out my community tab. I'm running a special. You might have to look down a little bit because I've had a few more announcements since then. And look in the description box. My normal half hour to an hour reading is on sale. It's half price, $50. It's only till the end of March, and March is already just marching on through, isn't it? I mean, we're already almost to the time change. So check that out. If you're interested, email me, let me know. So pile number 2, you pick the Dragon Septarian, and I'm going to take a look at what is your next romantic person or interest going to look like, be like, how might you meet them? What lessons do they bring? What advice does Spirit have? Why are my cards upside down? All right, we have the Moon with the 9 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Wow, seems to be a theme here. So what I'm hearing is that this is going to be a surprise. The Moon, you're not going to see this person coming. This is going to come in when you're, after doing a lot of healing, you're alone. You're spending a lot of time alone. You've been healing, 4 of Swords, right? You've been working on yourself. You've been integrating some lessons. 9 of Cups, you've been working on fulfilling your own happiness, your own, for me, the 9 of Cups is a single energy. It's not the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is you and another in the highest and most fulfilling emotional relationship there is. 9 of Cups is learning to give that to yourself, right? It's like my wish fulfillment, my happiness, my dreams, my goals. And so I'm hearing that you may not see this person coming. And you've been through some dark times, right? Some unclear times is what I'm hearing. Not dark, just unclear. You've been a little confused in the past about what exactly it was you wanted, and you were not vibrationally aligning with your true desires. And so you were kind of put in this timeout, this Four of Swords from Spirit, in order to reflect upon where in the past you didn't manifest what you truly desired. So how are they going to meet, Spirit? I'm not hearing a how or a when. I'm hearing unexpected. Unexpected, when you least expect it, like when you finally kind of give up on it showing up, here they come. And in the last pile, number one, I was feeling the energy of the person. This pile, I'm feeling your energy. I feel like this is your energy. And with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups too, for me is kind of it's a fulfilling energy. So you could meet this person, you know, in a very fulfilling way. Like you could be out having drinks, or you could be out to dinner, or you could be doing some kind of self-care and come across this person, right? But I think that you went through some dark stuff, like dark stuff back here, because this guy's laying on his sarcophagus, right? He's laying on his what do you call it, casket, and he's grateful that he made it through this dark period, and he learned a lot from it. So this person could be mirroring you. You could be sharing this energy, because most of the time we don't manifest what we want. We manifest what we're in vibrational alignment with. So this person could also have gone through this healing. I'm seeing these three swords as past, like once bitten, twice shy, right? Only here you've got three swords. The Three of Swords is a very painful ending to a heartbreaking situation. And so this person, there's that fourth sword, is recovering from a bad heartbreak. So if that resonates with you, if you've been recovering from a heartbreak, the recovery is it's as just as you give up, just as you think it's never going to happen, I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, I have no prospects. Four of Swords is just lone. I'm alone, not lonely. I'm alone. It's no communication, it's no prospects, it's just you and your thoughts and prayers. But I think it's going to come in and you're going to be surprised. All right, so excuse me. So we have the healer in the shadow attribute. It says taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. So taking care or taking advantage of those who need help. And it's coming under the moon. I feel like this person's going to come in, healer, as you're healing. Let's see what the other cards say, because I don't know. This has got me a little dubious. I'm feeling a split here. I'm feeling some of you guys, this person's going to be very healing for you, and others, you might want to be careful, because the moon card with this taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. This could be a warning that you're still attracting. You're still in victim. And now this is just for some of you. Only take it if it resonates. But if you find that you're still in victim mentality, if you're still telling yourself, nobody loves me, I'm never going to be happy, I can't get what I want, you could vibrationally be attracting somebody who will take advantage of you because they see your vulnerability. I'm going to see what the other cards say. Yeah, so we have Liberator with the shadow attribute also. It says, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Let's see what the other cards say. I don't want to go too far with that yet. Building blocks. Excuse me. Manifestation. New beginnings. Give your relationship a chance and retreat. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. All right, so I feel like this is somebody from your past. This is somebody that's coming back. You're manifested. This is somebody you have a foundation with, building blocks. You've been there, done that. You've been trying to heal something with this person because I think in the past they took advantage of you. They might have even been controlling. But this is transforming. Boy, I hate giving that message, Spirit, but apparently that's what's going on. This is about to have a renewal. You've been manifesting. You manifested this. That 9 of Cups, you've been telling the universe what your wish is. And because of that, you're calling it in. But it says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you're single, but you're split up from somebody, or you've got somebody else in your heart and on your mind that you've been trying to manifest back into your life, I think what you don't see coming is a new beginning. And this person has gone through some sort of a transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you guys might need to go out alone or together, retreat together, spend some time together, get to know each other, see, compare notes, see what you feel, if this person's truly changed. Or this could also be Spirit saying that we had to put you guys in this timeout, this 4 of Swords, for healing to happen. And so when you took a step back, that's when this person was given the energy of transformation. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because my son's going to be coming in the door and I want to get to pile number 3. But I'm definitely feeling past energy here. This is somebody from your past. This is somebody that you might have went through some very confusing, dark times with. And I think you walked away with this retreat, right? You just took a step back, or they did. But they've been working. You've both been working on this. I'm hearing you are actively manifesting this person and this transformation. And you're about to get your wish come true. But I'm warning you, because that's my job as a teacher, to be very, very careful and trust your inner knowing. If you've been on a spiritual journey, you already have been getting the memos, right? You already know where Spirit has been asking you to have healthy boundaries and clear intentions. And if you're going to manifest, make sure that, and I wanted to read you a postcard from Spirit. Sorry, guys, almost forgot, because I'm preaching. Because I worry about my peeps, man. If you've been working hard on yourself and this person shows up wrong, make them retreat until they can come back right. All right. So, dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drums, get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and your dreams. 9 of Cups. There are times to be still. 4 of Swords. But this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone. Make that decision. Take that first step toward the gods or Spirit, and expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up, manifestation as if by magic, unknown. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we're saying to go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? So you just work on you, keep on keeping on, have those healthy boundaries, and allow spirit to bring this person in at the right moment, the right time, and don't be guarded. Allow them in to at least feel into the energy, right? Because spirit's saying right here, it says the point is that we're saying to go for it. Say yes. Give it a chance. Take positive action toward your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Okay? So it may not show up the way you think it's going to, but it's going to show up in spirit saying, we've worked on this in your behalf. Trust and give it a chance. All right? Boy, I hope I'm not enabling anybody. 2621. All right, pile number 3. We're moving on to you. If you'd like your own personal reading, I'm running a half off special. I usually charge $100 for anywhere from a half hour to an hour, depending on your topic and what spirit wants to bring. And it's half off. We're doing it for $50 just till the end of March to help fund my trip to Vegas, where I'm going to be hopefully hooking up with Rich Lop and Leah. And we're going to spend some time together and might possibly even do a collaboration on either his channel or mine. I guess it'll be up to him how he wants to do that. All right. So everything you need to know is in the description box below. And if I forgot to link it, which I don't think I did, it will also be in my community tab, a couple announcements down. Okay. All right. So my singles, who is coming towards you next? Wow. I don't know why I've got some reversals showing up, but I ain't taking them. All right. So what I'm seeing here, we've got the 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This person really sees you as the whole package. 10 of Pentacles. That's my commitment card. That's my future commitment card. Now, I'm getting a couple different scenarios. Some of you were married and became divorced, and now you've got this knight in shining armor. This person coming towards you could be a water sign, bringing you this cup of love. Now, that's going to be for some of you that in the past you were married. Now you're single, you're attractive, you're beautiful, you're manifesting, you're magnetic, you're bringing in this offer. Okay. For others of you, this person sees you as this beautiful, attractive, sexy, mysterious. The Queen of Wands can be very mysterious, and she's a go-getter, right? And this person sees you as the whole package. They're like, wow, I want to put a ring on that one. And let me see. I'm going to get some more cards out because I feel like there might be a third story going on here, but I want to look at the energy. So we've got Judge as a light attribute, at least, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Wow. I bought you noodles. My son's, I told you he'd be raiding the fridge the minute he comes in the door. All right, and then we've got, the priest in the shadow attribute. So you got judge and priest. Holy crap. Please be quiet, Jesse. Says violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. This Queen of Wands can be very seductive. So if you're a masculine, okay, I'm getting two stories. See, there's a reason. If you're a masculine and married and find yourself being seduced by like a lover, like wanting to take on a lover or a mistress, be careful. We're gonna see, because judge, right? Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Spirit might be telling you, if you're a masculine, you're married, you're committed elsewhere, and you're lusting after another woman, mistress type, you're being seduced. If this was in the upright position, I'd be like, well, maybe you're being asked to get a divorce, clear your energy, and be with this person. But this is in the reversal, right? Violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Let's see what else we got. The second, I think that's why we've got two cards here. The second is, if you're a feminine in this, or even a masculine, you're going to have to take which resonates with you. But I feel like if you are a feminine and you've recently become single and you've been working on yourself, she's a creator. This Queen of Wands is very magnetic, and she knows the law of attraction. She manifests her desires, right? Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. You might have judge, you might have made a judgment about the past and moved on, and now you're attracting in possibly a water sign masculine. These are interesting readings. We have the fates. Holy crap. Whatever this is, this was fated to happen. Animals. I did see the dogs in that 10 of Pentacles. I think you're being guided. Watch for your spirit animals. My spirit animals, they change, but the ones that keep coming back over and over again for me are cardinals, and I believe that's my deceased loved ones. Hawks, that's a big one on my twin flame journey. And crows are big. That it's like, pay attention. When I see the crows, there's something I need to be looking out for. Owls, when my sister passed away, it was the messenger of the owl that came to tell me she was going. So, and wolves. I haven't seen my wolf in a while. But when I was first, way back, like maybe 15, 20 years ago, when I was first embracing my spirituality, spirituality, your spiritual role, I was very guided by my wolf spirit. Came to me in a vision. The fates. I gotta crack this open. Friends and colleagues, you're gonna meet them through, this is how you'll meet them, Spirit says. You're gonna meet them through friends and colleagues. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Power. You instinctively know what's right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. All right, so I've got a division here. I've got, good and bad in this pile. I'm hearing from Spirit that some of you are committed somewhere else. And you are being told that if you stray in the wrong spirit, and when I say in the wrong spirit, that means you know it's wrong and you want to do it anyways, then there will be justice. Balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And we have power here. Yes, Jesse. We have power here. So you got power twice. This is a higher power, the fates, guiding you on whether this is right or wrong. You have spirit animals also guiding you. Honeymoon also refers to marriage for me. All right. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. If you're thinking about stepping out on your committed relationship, this could be advice on how you could possibly save this marriage or this commitment, is through making a romantic gesture and being playful, possibly going on a second honeymoon, spending time together, right? Now this is a definite split. So if you know in your heart, if you instinctively know what's right for you, then you do have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. This person could be violating the trust of your spiritual community or commitment, is what I'm hearing, by seducing you through a spiritual role too. This could be like a teacher or a guru or somebody that you trust, right? And they're going to use that trust to seduce you. Now, the other flip side of that is, I feel like this could possibly be the past where you were in a committed relationship, you became single, you've worked on yourself, because the Queen of Wands, she's a doer. She does what she needs to magnetically change. She's like the magician, the feminine version of the magician, right? Pre-magician. Like the nine, I look at the Nine of Pentacles as being the pre-Empress card, or the pre-Queen of Cup or Pentacles sometimes. But the Queen of Wands, she manifests, she creates, she's alluring and beautiful and seductive and intuitive, and she can manipulate people. She can be manipulating. And she always holds that flower, right? So I think there's two versions. There's the flip coin here. There is this beautiful woman, possibly divine feminine energy, who's watching this, and she, is about to receive commitment from somebody who sees her as the whole package, somebody who is trying to balance their life. And this is faded. You're going to meet through friends and colleagues. You could meet through animals, if you have a common interest with animals. You could be walking your dog. You could be I used to be in Facebook groups, because I loved parrots, all different kinds of hookbills. And I raised them and hand fed them and sold them. And I met a lot of people through that. So that could be how you meet, is through animals and friends and colleagues. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, be playful, spend time together. You instinctively know what's right for you. Use your intuition, because the Queen of Wands is very intuitive. But I feel a huge, huge warning sign. If you are married, why are you watching a singles video if you're in a committed relationship? Maybe you're not married, but you're in a commitment and an entanglement of some sort. I don't know why you're watching this if you are. But if you are, there's a warning that comes with this about being honest. I'm going to leave it there. Let's get you a postcard from Spirit. See what they got to say about this pile number 3. Oh, okay. And I just got another message. Beware, because the person coming towards you might be the one that's married, and they might be lying. Okay, Spirit, thank you, because I didn't look at it from that angle. All right, we have dearest you. We're sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune in to the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing or doing something else in your reality. Wow, guys, that's cool. That's seduction. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize and seduce you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, the quiet commitments, and I'm going to add to that your intuition. They didn't put that there, but I want you to use your intuition. You already know, you instinctively know, intuitively know what is right for you. Okay? Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. I think some of you are about to be tested. So choose wisely, okay? Take it as it resonates. If you want to go deeper into this, if you feel like, you might be getting stuck in a honey trap, then reach out and I will give you a private reading to really get to the meat and bones of this and maybe possibly help you make better choices. And for those of you that this is a good thing, and I do believe that some of you it is, you're going to meet this new person after leaving a committed relationship. And some of you might need to really dig into this next person to make sure that they're not married and lying to you, trying to make you the mistress, okay? All right, I love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Namaste.